Good question. Hey, it's a Knife Tale here, continuing my series of what exactly is a pocket knife and what are the people into pocket knives talking about when they say things. Today we're talking about jimping, because that word is used a ton by a ton of people, and rarely you get more than, yeah, the jimping's pretty good here. That doesn't super help, especially if you don't know what they're talking about in the first place. But it's very simple. They're talking about this. It is parallel lines cut into typically the blade, but not necessarily exclusively the blade. The lock bar can be jimped, the handle can be jimped. That run, while they're parallel lines, they run perpendicular to the blade. They run this way, blade runs this way. And they're supposed to apply some level of additional traction and tactile control over the knife. So they're usually put here because your thumb's going to land here. They can be put on the lock bar if this thing would focus. There it is. Because you're going to disengage the lock bar. And in the case of this, they can be put really all over to try and give additional traction. There are numerous different types of jimping that work to various successful degrees. Finer jimping, in my experience, is usually much more good at grabbing. Whereas jimping that is a bit more spaced out tends to have to be more aggressive to get the same kind of traction. You can do it, but... And then, of course, the big jimping that just does this, that's just sort of two giant notches, or just sort of each up your finger. So that's jimping. It's really simple. It's just some cutouts in the material of the blade or in the handles and such. That's all there is to it. That's what they're talking about. See you in the next one.